cannot change diapers, prepare bottled milks, take care of the kids. This one has drama. Oh my God, he's teething. This one is hungry. Oh my God, this one has a poopy. I want to watch Baby Shark. I want to watch Elmo. I want to watch crap. No, and then the husband comes, baby. No.
What's up, it's your boy Namdi and you're watching the Talk DXB. To skip to the main points of this video, click on the timestamps in the description below.
Welcome back to the Talk DXB. Today we'll be talking about breaks during a relationship. Whether you're for or against them, we're going to see what everyone's opinions are. I'm going to have Sarah start this topic.
If you're going to sit down with your partner and go like, if we ever go on a break, are we allowed to sleep with someone else or not? The automatic answer is no, you're not. Like, do you get what I mean? I think...
What's the point of the break then?
Okay, bear with me. Let's get into the person's shoes. You break up with someone. No, you break up. You have a very, very bad argument. You're just like, you know what? The other party says, we're on a break. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't think this is working out, which is what she said. This is not working out. And I think we should have a break. So he's pissed off. He goes out to the club, calls her, I think, and sees that there's a man with her, and the man, they've had jealousy issues, etc., etc. Moving on. The mentality or the mindset that he's at, he is so pissed off and he thinks it's over between them. So he goes and he sleeps with someone else. I can understand where he's coming from. I can genuinely understand the feelings or the motivation behind, you know what, you left me or you broke up with me or etc., so I'm gonna go do so and so. Now, whether you define, are we on a break, are we not on a break, you define all of that before the relationship, obviously, or while you're in the relationship, and then you violate that, then yeah, in your own personal context, that's a violation. But if you don't speak about it and the argument does happen, we're on a break, is it then cheating? I don't think it's cheating.
But I think it's really like define what a break is.
Yeah, I think.
Right? Because you need to break it down, and first we need to understand the reason why we're even on a break in the first place, or the reason why the person's on a break in the first place. Because there could be so many reasons behind why this person is having a break. And I almost feel like if you're in a relationship and you say to the person, I want to go on a break, and then the next day the person's already slept with someone, that shows you something, right?
100%.
And I think it's not just that. Like, if we're gonna take that situation into context, where it was very abrupt, it was the heat of the emotion and the heat of the moment, and Rachel just goes like, no, I need a break. I think we should go on a break, and I need my space. Fair enough. There's no time for like back and forth. Okay, wait, can I sleep with someone? Okay, right, fair enough.
Exactly.
You're not going to bring that up. You're not going to bring that up.
Like,
you're not going to bring that up. But here's where I think that entire break thing fell apart. If you're on a break, you're still in a relationship. Right. You're just apart for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay?
So separation.
It's not separation.
You're not separated.
No. You're just taking a break. You're taking a breather from the relationship. You're taking a breather. Like, we're still together. I'm taking a breather from you.
Yes.
Okay? And this is where I am against the whole concept of a break. To say, I think I need a break. That means that what I hear is, I'm done with you for now. I need to go see if I'm happy alone without you. If I'm not, then I'll come back.
So you're changing okay, so then let's talk about this. Are breaks okay? Or is your relationship then healthy if you're, again, forced to take a break every once in a while? Not forced, just you feel like taking a break every once in a while, going off, having a weekend away, just get away from me. Is that all right?
I think it depends on what's happening in the relationship. For example, if it's a really toxic relationship and all we're doing is arguing, it's just not good for us, and you decide to take a break, well then that's like, I would think that would be a take to evaluate whether this relationship is still going to happen. But if it's a break of like, okay, I just need to get away from everything and so on, sometimes people do need their space. I don't think a break would be the right word to use in that context. I would have personally said I need some space. I would have gone and taken a weekend away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just personally feel if you're taking a break from a relationship, something is wrong and you're clearly 50-50 on whether I should stay in this.
Okay, so in your personal opinion, what is a break then? Your weekend away is not a break.
It is a break.
Evaluating.
It is a break.
So the weekend away is a break.
It is a break.
No, but
everybody needs a break.
No, but here's the thing. I think what we're confusing is, because you just said a key word. You said reevaluating.
Yeah.
If you need to reevaluate a relationship without the person that you're with, if you can't sit down and talk with the person that you're with about the problems that you're having and have to reevaluate it all and be like, where are we? What's going on with us?
But
and you need to be like, no, I need my own time.
I think that's where you're mistaken.
I think
a lot of the time,
I just think that's very selfish thing to do.
No, but whether you need to stay in the relationship or not is an individual choice, because you're in the relationship already. You know who you're with. You know their characteristics, etc., etc. So now, whether you choose to continue, that's your own individual thought process.
Let's break it down for a second. If you're gonna say to somebody, "I need a break," right? More time, it will be something negative. It's either we're arguing, I'm not happy in this relationship, someone else has got my attention.
If someone else got your attention, that's cheating.
Yeah, no, but I know, but what I'm saying is...
If somebody's got your attention in your mind, you are not doing...
And no, you're not allowed to have nobody else's attention if you're with me. Excuse me.
But listen, look,
what is this?
If I'm personally taking a break because someone's got my attention, and when I say attention, it doesn't mean that I'm necessarily messing with that person. Okay. It could just be that I'm attracted to that person.
Okay.
It could mean that I'm thinking about that person. And then something wrong is here with my relationship, right? So technically, I would go ahead and take a break and figure out what the hell I'm doing, right? But usually, the word to take a break in a relationship is to take a break from the other person. It's not a positive thing.
It's not. But
exactly.
You need to take a break
so the motivation behind it,
the motivation behind it. But so why is the relationship any different?
No, everybody needs a break.
Okay,
everybody needs a break.
The married person. So how do you define a break?
I think people should take a break all the time.
Why?
Because you will be so overconsumed by feelings, you will be overconsumed by time, you will be overconsumed by doing stuff, and it's just messy. It's a big mess. Okay. You need a break.
But what exactly is messy? Because I understand what you're saying, and obviously I respect the fact that you're married, so you may know more than me in this topic. But personally, if you're in a relationship, usually there's a common ground, right? I have my space, you have your space, and then we have our space.
Yeah, but this relationship thingy, I have a lot of stuff about it, and it's too dramatic for me. First of all, for ladies, why would you date a guy more than 6 months? Why?
So what are you supposed to do after 6 months?
Dump the guy or get married to him, get it over with. Why would you even...
Because you have to wait for him to ask you to marry him. Because I'm not going to go ask someone to marry.
That's
another topic. Okay, yes.
You do not wait
okay,
for
but
no
again,
one.
Iman, 1 second. Define a break. When you say I'm on a break from my husband, what are you doing in that break?
Actually, the break is a very nice time. I love it. Okay. At that time, we don't.
So are you still exclusive?
Yes, we are still on a break.
No. Are you exclusive? So if he goes,
is he allowed to sleep with someone?
Not even sleep.
I don't know.
No, but if he was to do that, would you still?
I wouldn't care.
Why?
It's not my priority.
Why?
Because I have important stuff.
Because you're on a break, or because your life is too consumed of other things?
No, I have more important things to do than worrying who's my husband is f***ing. That is so lame. So, like, who cares? Seriously.
Okay. No. But that again, I think we're going off topic.
No, Hala. Why would I care? Like, how will it affect me badly in my life?
I mean, you could get an STD from the random person he's but that's another story for another.
Or the fact that maybe he's betraying you.
No, we're on a break. We don't.
Yes, so you're on a break. Okay, so no, but she's going back to it. She's going back to it. So you're on a break.
We don't sleep together.
Okay, so he's allowed to then go get his bits from someone else.
I don't care.
Okay, so that's her definition of a break. Okay, now let me tell you about my definition of a break in terms of from someone who's not married and who's still like, I don't know, monogamy is still a thing in my life.
Yeah.
But what I think a break is, we don't speak. I don't want to, like, we don't speak in terms of you act broken up, okay, but you're still exclusive. And if I was asked about this while I was in the relationship, this is what I would tell my partner. Okay. But, and then again, I go back to what I said. I understand the heat of the moment thing where you go mess around with someone if the boundaries haven't been defined.
Okay,
yeah, but
breaks are still a good idea.
In any occasion, you cheating on the person that you're with, whether the person said break or not, then that means you're already tempted to go there. If you go there the next day.
No. Okay.
Wait, can I just say something? I think like to just backtrack a bit. The thing that what I think we've messed up is the difference between taking a break from a relationship and taking an individual day off. So if I'm unhappy in a relationship and I need to figure myself out, I need a self day. I go like, look, like today I'm gonna take for myself. I don't want to be around anyone, or I want to go and be with the guys, or I want to go have a drink or get a coffee on my
you just
own
want space.
and sort myself
Yeah.
out. That's fine. You're not on a break. You're taking a personal day. But if I'm with someone and we're having issues in a relationship, and instead of confronting them, they go like, I need to think about this on my own. Absolutely not.
No, but that's
We
a
are.
communicative problem. That's a
We're a
communicative
team.
problem.
We're a team, though.
Exactly. If
A
we're in a
relationship-
relationship,
You need to think of it as a tango. You can't tango alone. You need two, and it's a back and forth. So if one of us is messing up, it's up to the next
Okay.
to pick up
I
the
don't
slack.
think people
And
Go on, please.
I don't think people should stay on relationships for a long time. First of all, it's toxic and it's so it's just horrible and it's nasty. It's just nasty. It's so much bullshit to stay on a relationship.
So don't get married,
with someone.
basically. Or,
No.
yeah,
Get
monogamy.
married. Get married, but don't stick to a guy and be like, oh my God, he's my boyfriend. I should talk to
No,
him.
he's your
I should-"
husband.
No. In my case, it's my husband, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about other females
Okay.
who are dating guys. It's bullshit.
Okay, now let me,
Who are you?
yeah, but
You're
let me
just a
take it
girlfriend.
back to the context.
I get the point you're trying to bring across, that if you're in a relationship, it's you either break up or you get married, and there's no middle ground. I completely understand that.
I
But
get
Because
that.
at
let's,
the end of the day, he's just my boyfriend and I'm just his girlfriend.
let's backtrack.
There is no legalizing.
Okay,
in
now
the-
let me
I'll tell you,
backtrack
I'll
and
tell
put it
you.
in a context. Let me tell you, okay,
this,
from Rachel's point of view, just because I'm a very, very big Friends fan and I
I'll do-
understand
I'll
what
do
she was
Ross
saying.
then.
Okay, so you'll do Ross, I'll do Rachel. She had work, it was her new job. It was her new job, la la la. She was stressed. She didn't have the time that she could give when she was a waitress, right?
Yeah.
So when she said, I want to take a break, that's because they've been fighting for a couple of months,
Right.
A couple of episodes, whatever. They've been arguing, they've been fighting, and she wanted to take a break from the arguments. So she wanted to take a break from the relationship in terms of, I don't want to then have the commitment to give you my time. Just go away for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I don't have to give you my time, and you don't have the right to ask for it.
Okay.
Right? Now, that means we're no longer exclusive, my G. You're out of my life. Do you get what I mean? Like, for all intents and purposes.
Why is that?
Because if you don't have the right to come and ask me for my time, then I have the right to come and ask you for
So you
exclusivity.
broke up. It's not a break.
So we broke up, and it's not a break. Okay, so then
breakup.
yes, that's a breakup. That's a breakup. And then she was like, no, we're still on break, la la la. But to take a break, it's not a personal day. It can be a personal week. I don't think a month is too long.
Well, let me
Because then you lose touch with the relationship. But for that week,
I think people get wires crossed when they say break and space. I think that's where the lines are getting crossed.
Yeah.
Because if I need you to give me some space because I need to focus on work right now, respect that. I'm not saying I'm gonna go cheat on you. I love you. You're my man. But I just need this time right now.
And now let me.
And that's where the wires are getting crossed, I think.
No, let me move back and put myself in Ross's shoes, okay? So you've just asked for a break. I'm not okay with it, but reluctantly, I'm allowing it.
Do you know what he said? He's like, let's go get some frozen yogurt. He thought that was the kind of break. Like, he thought the break was from the argument, not from the relationship. Do you know what I mean?
So when she made it clear that she said, I need a break from us. She said, I need a break from us. And when he heard that, he was heartbroken, one. Two, he was not okay with it, but he reluctantly agreed. Fair enough. But this is where things start to get messy. So he misses her. He calls her because he's messed up about the whole thing. He's trying to reconcile and try to sort this thing out, which I believe is the right thing to do.
Right.
What I also believe is that he's an idiot and should have waited and given the woman some space, at least for a day. But what happened, he called, and the person that she's with is the one person that she knows he has an issue with. It's not, he didn't hide
he
it.
came by. He didn't even ask her to come by, though. He just came by.
You guys.
It doesn't matter. You can close the door just as easily as you can shut it, man.
Yes, but you're not going to do that. If, as Adrian, you're pissed off at your girlfriend, she did something huge, right? You're pissed off. Your other female friend that you don't have any sort of feelings towards called you up. She's like, okay, you sound like you're in a state. I'm going to come pick you up, la la. In that moment,
Absolutely
you
not.
need
None of my
someone
female
else.
friends drive.
Okay, then I don't know, you're a gay friend. I don't know, someone that
I think what his problem was he jumped to conclusions.
So this is the thing. No, it's not even just that. But from his perspective, I just called my girlfriend who were taking a break from each other.
Yeah.
Okay, an emotional break from each other just because she's
Emotional
overwhelmed.
break, keyword.
She's overwhelmed. She's taking a break. I call her, and the person who I hear in that room with her alone is the one person who, in my mind, I think she would cheat on me with, whether she's with me or not. She
So
would
you
sleep
have
with me.
issues.
So no, even
trust issues,
the,
yeah.
even if the insecurity is there, even if the insecurity is there, it's still not a thing. Like, if you care about someone, you need to understand that this is a person that it will never look good to have this person there.
This
And
is what
you
I
should-
hate about
you
relationships.
should
So
be
then
okay
pre up
with that.
This is
season
what
2
makes
whether you should
relationship-
delete your friends for your partner or not, because that's a whole different topic.
Too
Okay,
much.
that's a different topic. We'll address it then. But so back to how I'm feeling. So I just called. My girlfriend's in a room alone with a guy that I think she would leave me for anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
First thing I'm thinking is, this is it. Like, that's over, because now it looks like a break up and not a break anymore.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I think what he did was fine.
Yeah, 100%.
What she did where she went wrong is that she changed her mind, and
But he changed. Okay, but
You know where she went wrong? She told her man she wanted space or a break, and then she called the next brother. Okay, that's where she went
No, he
wrong.
called her.
But yeah, no, she was with the other guy. That's where she went wrong. So me, as your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, I'm gonna assume that you asked me for a break because you want to go mess with
Yeah,
someone.
yeah,
So
yeah.
in that situation, in that series, it makes sense that he would think that. Why
in
wouldn't
real
he?
life, back to real life now.
But even in real life, you would think that, no?
Yeah, but the thing is, if I'm on a break, I'm not even going to be calling my significant other and seeing what they're doing and who they're with and etc.
Then you don't care about
I'm
them.
going to no, I do care and I'll be burning, but I won't do it because I've asked for the break.
But
now
why?
when we get back together, when we're back together in the same space and we're like, okay, this break is done, 1 week is up. Now let's sit and talk about it. My first question is, where were you? What were you doing? Did you do something that would piss me off? Come tell me, and then I need to decide whether I'm okay continuing based off on that or not. Because again, we're assuming that we didn't have a talk about this, we didn't outline the boundaries, etc., etc.
okay, so you're having
But
him
that
answer.
would matter.
So you're having him answer for things that you never justified to begin with.
No, but I need to know, what were you doing? What does the break mean to you? Because I know what I've been doing.
Okay, but
I've
why
been
would
focusing
you
on
not
myself.
ask that question before the break?
Exactly.
Why would you not ask that question on the day the person said,
No, because
Break.
because
Guys.
we're assuming that we're arguing about whatever we're arguing with that caused
No,
us
no.
to take a break. We're not arguing about what the context of the break
Yeah.
is.
okay, but let me ask you this then. Your definition of a break is that you can do whatever you want.
No, is that we can take space, and I'll let him know that. I just need space,
So
but
that's
you're
what
not
that
allowed
means
to.
to you, right? So if, personally for me, if you have that problem of you're wondering if this person's gonna go mess around with somebody
No, I'm
else,
not wondering, I'm
then
checking.
no, I'm just saying, like if in
If
the
it's a
situation,
doubt in your mind.
exactly, then it's something you need to make clear. Like, okay, you want a break? That's fine. I'll give you your space. But tell me, does that mean something more to you? That's
Okay.
just it's communication between you and your partner.
True.
Yes,
If you don't
but that's
have that,
assuming
then-
that you're sat there cool-blooded, everything's
Okay,
calm,
even
and
if
you're
you're-
like,
even
I'm
if you're
on a break. Like,
hot-blooded.
if you're mad, you're
So
not
even
gonna
if
be
you're
talking about
hot-blooded,
that, bro.
let me just try
You're
to
gonna be
explain how
sweating
I'm
out.
hearing this. So you're hot-blooded. You decided to ask for a break. Then after a week, you go like, I want to know what you thought a break was. What? You asked for it though. You asked for it though. I'm gonna think like, you want a break? That means you're done with me.
No. The conversation is gonna look more like, okay, so first of all, what did you do? No, because it does matter what he did, though, guys. It does matter. Yes, because I know what I've been doing.
But then
not
again,
the
if you have a certain type of bond with this person, then you're not going to assume that he has done wrong.
Yes, I just need to double check because he's a man. At the end of the day, sorry.
No, that's just
double
sexism.
check.
That's not sexism. I'm so sorry, but you guys.
I think what you're saying now. So to conclude, it's I'm sorry about the 6 months, but to conclude, it's just that. Okay, fair. Breaks, I'm gonna put air quotes, but breaks might be beneficial, but you need to know how to define them, because if it's in the heat of the moment and you calm down, the second you calm down, you need to let your significant other know.
Yes.
But
First of all, you shouldn't be making decisions when you're in
exactly.
that
But
space.
those breaks need to be defined as personal days. I need a break for me. I need a me day, or I need to figure out if this relationship is working for me or not. Because in my opinion, if it's at that state where I need to figure out if I'm happy in this place, without consulting the person who's in charge, in my opinion, I'm supposed to be making you happy.
Yes.
Okay? If without consulting me and you're coming up to me saying like, I need to figure out if I'm happy or not.
Listen, you shouldn't be making anyone first of all, I'm just going to go to what you said. You shouldn't be making anyone happy. A person has to be content within themselves before they can learn to love someone else. And if they are not at that place, then there's going to be an issue from the beginning.
Fair. Preach truth. That's fair. But this goes back upbringing. That's how I am. Like I'm in charge of making my woman happy. Anything she wants, I'm gonna provide.
That's really nice. I admire you.
That's just like how I've been brought up. But if you are not going to communicate with your significant other that if it gets to the point where this break means I need to figure myself out if I'm happy with this, and you don't communicate to your significant other that I am not happy, that is an issue with the relationship as a whole. You guys either split or you work on it together. There's no one person side in this.
And if you communicate that you're not happy and this other person's not hearing you, then it's like, well,
that's a sign. End it.
Okay.
That's your 6 months right there.
That's your 6
All right. Just to sum it up for this end, I hope you agree with me. If you don't, you can just.
I agree with you. Everybody needs a break.
Everyone needs a break.
People need a break.
Okay, so the reason
everybody needs to chill down and figure out what bullshit they are doing in their lives. And people shouldn't put a lot of pressure on relationships. Like, who cares at the end of the day? There's plenty of men and plenty of females. And in my case, I'm not only married, I have 2 kids. Okay. So I really sometimes need my husband to just
go away.
Back off before he gets the smacked up. And I cannot change diapers, prepare bottle milks, take care of the kids. This one has drama. Oh my God, he's teething. This one is hungry. Oh my God, this one has a poopy. I want to watch Baby Shark. I want to watch Elmo. I want to watch crap. No, and then the husband comes, baby. No.
I don't even hear past baby, bro.
No, baby. Nothing. Just please,
So break in my context, I think is a bit different in terms of month is too long. I think when I say I'm on a break, after this episode I'll let him know what I think it is, but it's just that I do this in life and I do this in my relationship where I expect from the other person what I expect from myself. So what I'm doing in that week, how I'm taking that break, I think you should be doing the same thing. I understand that we're 2 different people, but our bond is the same and how we feel about each other is supposed to be the same. Right? So you know that I'm not going to be going around messing with nobody because that's not the kind of person that we are.
And if they don't know something's wrong,
and if you don't act upon what I'm doing, then there's something wrong as well. You get what I mean?
Okay. So this is why communication is the strongest thing.
You do need that space in terms of not just an individual day, but just a break from the commitment of the relationship without you going to
and the responsibilities in the relationship as well.
Because it is a lot of responsibility.
I think the most important message is to say that if you're going to go on a break with the person that you're with, just communicate it. Just explain to them what it is that you need at the time and space. Don't make any decisions based on anger. That's like the worst thing ever. And if you're thinking to go on a break to cheat, if you're thinking to go to a break to sleep with somebody else, then you shouldn't be in that relationship.
Thank you.
Don't be in it.
Saturday nights, Newberry cigarillos, swishes make my throat hurt. Rolling OCBs on the side for me, light 'em up and let 'em